room, nigga. You do it. Sorry, no disrespect. What you mean? The fuck?
That's our intro.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Like blooper that shit. Like,
How's it going, guys? We got another location. This is Off the Decks podcast. You're listening to Spinny,
Liam,
Vincenzo Vision.
and today we got a special guest, DJ Doomie.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, guys.
Introduce yourself, man. What do you guys say?
My name is DJ Doomie. Real name DJ Doomie. Don't ask me. You really thought I was gonna say? You thought I was gonna say? You thought I was
I'm
gonna
not
drop
gonna say it.
Yeah,
I'm not
nah. We go nah.
That was we said the election. That was on the election card.
Yeah. What?
That was on your election card. When you had to go do ID, you're
Yeah.
like DJ Doomie.
Yeah. Well, the funny story. I actually got a call today for one of my employees for a reference, and the lady called me, said, so I have your number. I don't have your name or your email, but I just have your number for a reference. I said, yeah, it's good.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is he.
So tell us a little bit about where we are. Where we at?
We're at Room 104, the bar that I manage and DJ at. And yeah, I mean, what else you want to know? I mean, home of the $4 shots, $10 triples, you know.
You do Fridays here, so like go a little bit in depth about your Friday night. Like, what are the Doomie loves Fridays?
So yeah, ladies love Fridays, because it's like yay, you know what I'm saying? We just try to get it into an atmosphere that, you know, it's comfortable for girls to come out, have a good time, not worry about any creepy guys or anything like that. You know, we get them on the bar, we get them dancing, we try not to go over the limit. You know, we have to dial it down a little bit because it's getting a little crazy.
Yeah, I've seen it
getting a little crazy, but you know, it's real good. It's real good. So yeah.
Yeah, it seems like before I knew what Room was, or when I knew what Room was, it's like you're the guy for Room. Like you're, you know, booking most of the DJs, doing most of the of course the manager stuff. So would you say that there's been a consistency with the Room on the weekends? Or would you say that you guys are trying to do something new for the summer?
So I'll always refer to myself as Mr. Room 104, number 2. Okay. There's an original, and that's my boy. So I can't take the title completely. But when I came to Room, he had just left, and there was a slight dip, and we were trying to find that identity, that vibe, that energy. And it took us a bit, and then when we found it back, which I think we have it now, and I think we're gonna have a great summer. Cool. I think you know, from the staff to the patrons to the management team, I think we've really found the identity of Room again, and I think we're in for some good things this summer.
I'd say so too. It's been lit lately. The Saturdays have been sick. Even the Thursdays and like Sundays have been good.
And the Wednesdays too.
Wednesdays, yeah, I was about to ask.
Yeah, so the Wednesdays are good. Pink Wednesdays. It's kind of a night around just having girls, guest bartenders, guest DJs, trying to keep it all female. And, you know, guys can like pink too. I got pink stuff, but that's just kind of the vibe that we're going with. You know, he's the kind of guy that would be like, I don't wear pink. I'm a guy.
He actually wear it. He has
Really?
a
Oh, my fault. But yeah, but yeah, it's cool. And then Thursdays we kind of have a student guided event. You know, Thursdays aren't what they used to be about 5, 6, 7, 8 years. But we're trying to bring back that Thursday energy and not just have one busy club on Thursdays.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Now, talking about just overall, like it being basically such an iconic spot, how does it feel like on your end to be like in control of, like, when people talk about, oh, where should I go out in Ottawa? I feel like Room 104, I feel like you guys could agree, there's always it's always a staple. Yeah. How does that feel?
100%.
From even like a tourist standpoint, like just anyone that comes to Ottawa, like you being like, damn, I control one of the busiest, like, do you feel like you have kind of that owe it to Ottawa, whereas like I play a super important role? Like, do you value that, or you ever think about that side?
Yeah, I value it, and it's fun to hear, you know, people that in other cities or whatever be like, oh, like you're the guy from Room or whatever, and that's cool. But I always want more. Like I always want, you know, like if we're busy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I want to be busy Wednesday and Sunday. I want a full 5 weeks, and that's where we talk about the identity and the culture that we're trying to establish and kind of bring back. And I think we're on our way there. I'm really, really excited for this summer.
Fire.
Now, how long have you been in the game for? Because you've been around.
I've been DJing since DJing since 2011. Started, I think, in the clubs in 2000. How old were you then?
9.
Damn. God damn. And then I started
on status achieved.
Yeah, I think I started in the clubs in 2013 or 14. I started as a bartender. And then I started DJing a little bit, went to school in Nova Scotia, started DJing a lot there, came back, started DJing, managing, and just been still here much longer than I thought. But you know, it's a nice fun ride. So,
Would you say that you, in terms of DJing, where did you have more fun DJing, in Ottawa or in Nova Scotia? Just based off crowd.
it's very different. I think Nova Scotia helped me become more versatile.
Okay.
Because in Ottawa, I was DJing at one club, and I was only playing certain kinds of music. When I went to Nova Scotia, I was able to introduce a lot of people to new kinds of music that they liked, and then also having to adapt to what they already liked and what they wanted to hear. So I don't know that there's necessarily a preference of where I like to DJ more. I just, as you know, like I go off energy. So like
you're always
whether it's busy or not, if I have energy in the room, I'll make it a good night.
Yeah. No, for sure.
I find it funny you were talking about Room's identity. So like for the people that like don't really know Room's, I think a lot of us don't actually know Room's identity.
Some
so, like,
wouldn't know the true identity.
Like touch on Room's identity a little bit, because you walk in, you see girls shaking ass on the bar, like you don't really know what this place is. It's true.
Honestly, this place is anything and everything. But in a good way. Like it's
I feel like that's one of the nice parts about it. It was like,
yeah,
you can't describe.
It's very versatile.
Yeah,
it's like a bar, but it's like a club, and then it's like I don't know.
There's
like,
arcade
my buddy from out
games.
of town,
and
he
then you got
came.
arcade games. Like,
Well, like, so we have a new party that we're doing now that is a music video party, and it's called Fuck Genres. So it's literally to go hand in hand with the identity, with the identity that we're trying to create, that we're trying to create. And like last week, I'm hearing like Vibes Cartel, and then 2 songs later, I'm hearing country, and somehow it worked. Yeah, and it worked, and people are dancing and singing. Some people are a little confused, but they're like, they're not sure if they like it, and they're like, nah, I kind of fuck with it though.
It kind of works.
Yeah, it kind of works. So it's just anything and everything. So it's for everybody, and that's kind of the identity.
Super diverse. I would
Yeah,
that's one thing I like about Room. I remember I walked in here like one Thursday last year, and I just like, this may sound a little bad, but like I walked in and I just saw Indians in here, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, it was Indian night. No, like it was. And then I asked, I'm like, yo, what's going on tonight? What's the event? And it was Bollywood night, and I was like, what the hell? Like, I didn't know y'all did that.
yeah, we should have started with that, but okay.
We might have to rewind. Yo, push the clip, Dan.
Nah, but like for real, like it's very multicultural.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I think fuck genre is like, I don't know.
Probably the best way to describe this.
Yeah.
Even on like Saturdays, when I'm DJing here, it's like you said, it can go from dance hall for 10-15 minutes, then hip hop, and then white girl stuff, and then back to high energy, and then dance hall Afro beats. Like it's R&B at the end. It's kind of it's. I would say for music, if I'm going out, aside from Rabbit, that's home base, I would say here plays the best music. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, so even like in terms of like, we had a night about a month ago where it was a Latin night, and it was like a last minute booking Latin night, and it was on a Friday, and which is supposed to be my day. So I had a lot of the regulars coming in, where they're like, what's going on? Like it's a Latin night, and I'm like, it is, but whoever this DJ is, and I have no idea who he was. He killed it. Like I don't listen to Latin.
Oh, you didn't even know who it was?
I didn't. Knox booked it, but I didn't know who he was. But he was hitting the right stuff at the right time, where you just couldn't resist. And like one of the regulars tried to look at me and be like I didn't like it. And I looked at her. I said, "You're being biased because I wasn't DJing.
Yeah,
but you had a great time." And she looked at me. She's like, yeah, low key, it was pretty. And so like it's about, and you know me, I'm super critical about the DJs that come to Room. I'm very particular
100%.
with the DJs that I like and let come to Room. DJs who can DJ anywhere else will have a hard time at Room sometimes because of the diversity of it. But I mean, whoever that guy was, he did his thing. So I mean, I'd have him back for sure.
That's how I met this guy on a Thursday.
Yeah, I was DJing. It wasn't the battle. It might have been that night where it was me, you, and Nick.
It was
very
I think it was
first
Y2K
Thursday.
night, because
I
me and
think
GK
so.
had
Yeah, maybe.
had like our Lakers jerseys on.
Yeah.
And we pulled up and we were like, who the hell is this white DJ Lil
Bro, I
Dicky
heard
Ball
Doomie.
looking?
I never played dancehall and Afrobeat still here, and then I hear Doomie was playing like Clark's No Games, and I had never played that music before, but I had it on my library. It's kind of like Nick.
Yeah.
We have them, but we don't really have opportunity to play
them. Yeah.
So bro, it hit here.
Yeah.
It hit on an industry night. That kind of music here always slaps.
Yeah.
I like Room like mainly because it touches on what we talk about as a podcast. Like closed-minded people, this is like
Close-minded
example.
means, like, don't accept stuff.
Yeah, like you're not, open-minded.
Like the moment that you walk in.
I had to like, no, sorry.
Like basically, like people that are closed-minded. Room is like example number one of a spot you can go to and you can hear any type of like just example like fuck genre, you know. Like people like I don't like clubbing in Ottawa, they don't play the music I like. Well, there's like literally a club.
Nah, you'll definitely hear one
everything,
song you like at least.
and there's Room that just can play anything in a night, you know?
Exactly.
Just,
Exactly.
It's cool.
Now you mentioned you only select like specific kind of DJs that like fit Room. What is? I feel like there's someone else that has mentioned it, pretty vocal about it, of like DJs kind of getting gigs that they shouldn't be getting. How do you feel about that in the city? Do you want to kind of comment how that's kind of changed over the past few years? Not going to name
Great
names,
question.
but
No,
I feel like they're
you're good.
very vocal on like.
We talk
yo,
about this after the club all the time.
Yeah, well, I think the whole thing about SoundCloud DJs and TikTok DJs is a thing. I'm not against anybody wanting to become a DJ. I'm not against anybody wanting to put in the work or the craft. Like, I still practice. I still look into ways to improve myself. I still learn from DJs who are younger than me sometimes that show me things. But I think the biggest problem is the younger DJs who are getting these bookings are not humble. And so they walk like their shit don't stink and then ask for pricing through the roof and expect to get it because there are certain places that will give it to them because they'll do one event and it's really, really busy, but there's no consistency behind it. And I think that's the real issue for me, at least. It's like who's wanting to build and partner and create things as opposed to just trying to cash a quick check to say that you're a DJ. There's no love of the music as much anymore. It's all about, well, how much you gonna pay me today, or how much you gonna pay me today, and I get you. Like, money's important. Like, nobody has money.
Needs their bread,
Everybody
bro.
needs their bread. I'm not against that, but like, who's willing to learn their stripes? Who's willing to work and to learn? Like, my first, I think, 2 years, I don't think I got paid to DJ. I was literally there. You gonna let me play in the club on a Friday? Oh, hell yeah!
you know?
Let me get in there. Like, let me play. Let me learn. And bro, the first times it was ass. Like it was not good at all. Like, not even like where you could be like, oh, okay, no, it was trash. But I got those opportunities to learn and to be humble and to be like, okay, cool. Now when I go do this, and that, I can ask for this, and that because I've done my time, right? Like, I tell a lot of DJs, like, if you really want to learn, come to Room. I'll let you learn. I'll let you play 9 to 11 most days that
I emailed this guy when I first started. He was gonna let. No,
yeah,
he was gonna
yeah.
let me
9 to 11, pull up. Like, I'll let you. And like, if it's really, really bad, I'll tell you, okay, you're not ready for the club yet, but work on this, and that. And if I feel like you're ready for the club, but just not ready for a whole night, then I'll let you keep at it because I say it all the time. If you can DJ here, you can DJ anywhere. Because again,
this is a perfect time to shout out DJ DK. If you're watching this, shout out.
Yeah, DK can't DJ in the club yet. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. He's not there yet.
Love you, DK.
He called Givey on top 40.
Jeez. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Now, where would you, like, if you're someone in the eyes, there's like, hey, I want to get into Ottawa DJ. Where do I start? Is it reach out to individuals like yourself? Is it kind of start doing free gigs at a local? Like, where do you start at?
So where I started at is I went clubbing. I was starting the club. I was just starting, and I had fucked around with virtual DJ on my computer. I didn't have a board.
You started with virtual? No way.
On my computer.
Me too.
Without a board though. Yeah. So just fucking around with it, like, yo, I fuck with this. Like, this is cool. And I'm like, I was thinking about it for months and months and months. Even before I started DJing, my nickname was DJ Doomie. So yeah. But I didn't. But so like when I was playing basketball in high school and shit like that. So I would do like random house parties on my laptop and shit.
Like you're on Ox.
And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, this is lit.
Oh, you were the on-ox guy, basically.
Yeah. Back then, not anymore, but back then. So.
I mean, you technically are.
Nah. I'm talking about parties though. But and then I went to a club. It was an Easter party at a club called Era back in the day. You guys know where Allura is? Yeah. So it used to be called Era. Cool. And T-Dot and Fusion and them, they were doing a party. And I was like, yo, I'm going to ask one of these guys to teach me how to DJ. Just like plain and simple. So I asked T-Dot, I'm like, yo, like, I don't know what you charge or whatever, but like, I really want to learn how to DJ. Like, can I?
Damn, so it's T-Dot that.
Yeah.
So when you say T-Dot
out
talk, you
T-Dot.
didn't previously know him.
No.
You actually just went up?
Nah.
Oh,
so
that's real
so,
shit.
so I went up to him and I said like, yo, like I want to learn how to DJ. He's like, cool. I'm opening up this new club. Come for a job interview. Let me get to know you. Da da da. So that's when they were opening people. Went for an interview. Interviewed. Got the bartending job. And then after a couple of months, I worked there. Got to know him a little bit. And I asked him again, like what do you charge? Like I want to learn. He's like, I won't charge you. I'm sorry if now people are gonna ask you to teach them how to DJ, but
Don't go bothering.
Don't be bothering.
He's like, I won't charge you. Just come to the crib and I'll show you a 1-2. So I went to the crib a couple times. He showed me a 1-2, and then from there it was all like not self-taught. Like whenever he was DJing, I would go in the booth. I would watch. Whenever Phil Kid was DJing, I'd go in the DJ booth. I would watch. Whenever Fusion was DJing, I'd go in the booth. I'd watch. Whenever anybody was DJing in that club, I would go in the booth and I would watch. Okay. And then whenever they had off nights or dead nights, I would go in the booth and I would practice. And I would practice and I'd practice and I'd practice and I'd practice. And that's literally how it was. So,
and this was when? So this is like what,
2013, 2014-ish,
Okay.
2015.
Damn. Man, so like peak. So that's like peak like trap era, no? Like when trap was popping?
I wouldn't say peak, but a little bit.
Like when you started DJing, what was popping in the clubs? That's more what I'm trying to get at.
A lot of like the Kid Ink stuff, like the Kid Ink, the dance hall
Mustard,
like
mustard,
mustard, yeah, the mustard stuff, like that was what was popping around then. So that kind of stuff, yeah.
Do you think that? So I know we DJ together in Montreal at 212. Shout out to 212. Do you think that Ottawa can at one point get to that energy that cities like Montreal and Toronto have, or do you think that we're kind of on our own thing and developing that?
I think we're on our own thing. We got to develop that. I think we've always been different now. When I started in nightlife, people used to always be like, Ottawa's boring, the same way they do now.
Dude.
But the same way. But I didn't get it because I was like, bro, like, you're just not going to the right spots or you're not going with the right people. Yeah. Because when I go out with my boys or whatever, like, we have a great time.
Always.
Like, we have a great time. Like, and even in the club, like, I kind of stick to my own spot and whatever. But, like, if I'm with my people, like, I don't really care what's going on with the rest of the club personally. But I think there needs to be more of that mindset, right? But now you have these girls getting flown out to places and then they want to come back here.
It ruins culture, like no shit.
No, it does. And you have some who are mad cool. They get flown out, they'll come back, they'll have a great time here with their people. But then you have some that get flown out there and then they want you to buy them a $4 shot. Like to me it doesn't make sense. Like it's like if you're drinking the Zool out there, then you're gonna ask me to buy you a $4 shot. I just don't get it. I'm gonna do it sometimes because I want you guys to stay, right?
I mean, if we are gonna quote, I'm pretty sure it's if you're buying Casamigos at the club, don't ask me for gas money. I screenshotted that shit.
Yes,
I screenshotted that shit.
But I think people. Personally, I don't like going out in Toronto.
I'm not. That's not a hot take. That's not a hot
take.
No,
I like Montreal. I don't like Toronto.
That's not a hot take.
Liam's about to lose it right now.
It's too busy for me. Like
it's not a hot take.
I just gotta give a shout out to Caravana before.
Yeah,
he keeps
I like Toronto myself. However, I've heard plenty of people. I don't know about you. There are definitely a lot of people in Ottawa that prefer Montreal.
Yeah, like Caravana. Listen.
I've only ever been for Caravana. That's why
I went for Caravana. I went for NBA All-Star Weekend. I've had great times in Toronto.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's a hassle. If you don't know anybody there, it's a fucking hassle.
Another big thing.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not my vibe.
I was lucky enough to have
you ever been there?
Polo at
not in Toronto,
club,
no.
So I was like, Polo was like, oh, that's Liam, and I was like, shout out DJ Polo, man. Like shit.
Yeah.
If you're at the right parties, any city's lit, bro.
Yeah. And that's the point, right?
Yeah. It goes right back to Ottawa.
I definitely get that. I would prefer taking a 2-hour road trip to Montreal. Or even like a 20-minute flight to Montreal.
I would even say like Montreal has less like you said, it's just less busy. Whether it's like to do with the violence or the music or the fashion, whatever it is, it's just less like busy in general.
Yeah, like a club in Montreal could be packed, but it doesn't feel like busy. Like
too much.
You still feel like you have your own kind of vibe.
I agree.
Right within the vibe of whatever.
Yeah, like bro, we've done some like man that like the Chris Brown quote unquote after party that was. Probably, I don't know about you. You've had some crazier times DJing. That was one of my favorite times.
No, that was mad fun. I had a good. Well, I was sick that day, so I didn't really DJ the whole thing. But
man, I don't know if you remember. That was like, in my opinion, your best set.
That was a memorable night for you, right?
What do you mean?
That was the night.
Not the VIP Nick night. No.
I thought it was the night where he couldn't sleep.
What?
Maybe.
The keys.
Yo, chill, bro. Yo, chill, bro. First of all,
Oh my God.
First of all, we're gonna have to add some context here because you're gonna you gonna get me fucked up. Yeah.
Not like that.
No, bro. So
not that nice.
So
Oh my.
I don't even think we're talking about the same thing.
How you lost your keys?
Well, first of all, I slept perfectly fine that night.
Oh, okay.
I woke up.
The next morning.
I woke up pissed off.
Yes.
Because people stole the keys. But we'll leave it at that for now.
I wasn't talking about that.
That was Chris Brown though, for sure.
No.
I don't think so.
That was last summer.
Yeah, that was.
Or sorry, not even summer.
VIP.
It was
VIP's birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in the summer.
That was the last time we
I
spent
thought that was Chris.
Is it?
No cap.
Yeah, no. The last one, the Chris Brown one, was in the summer, and I was sick, so I played like 30 minutes
I remember that,
instead of my, and because I felt like ass, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember you coming out to me be like, what are you on? I said,
it was crazy. I was like, I've never heard Doomie play like that. It was insane. And not that the other times aren't good, bro. I always think Doomie plays banger. It's just that was the most technical I've ever heard you mix.
No, yeah, but that's something that I'm working on because, like, a lot of people say sometimes like, oh,
I don't mix that technical.
No, I know, but like people say like, oh, like I never heard you like, and I'm like, yeah, sometimes I get lazy, and I just get lazy. But like when I was in Montreal, that was my first time there at that club and whatever. So I have to, okay, let me leave. And I felt like shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm really dialed in. I was sober.
No one was talking to you.
Yeah, bro. I was dialed in, and I was like, nah, let me turn this bitch up.
Y'all don't know Doomie, you won't even approach him on a good day. So I can only imagine when he's
Don't
pissed.
say it like that, yo. That sounds so risky.
This
You
guy.
won't approach him when he's pissed. I can guarantee.
Nah,
that.
you can approach me whenever.
No.
Just don't come with no dumb questions.
Thinking about being just pissed off in general, what is one thing that really bothers you about the nightlife scene that's just like, okay, this annoys me? If I had a magic wand to like change this is one thing, just part of the culture. Like, what's one thing that you're like, this bothers me about Ottawa that we could be so much better, or just in general?
I won't say that it's just Ottawa, but I don't have the information to say that it's elsewhere, but I assume that it is. And I'm gonna look in the camera when I say it. Fellas, if you want to buy a bottle, you want to stunt, don't ask for a fucking discount.
Yes, please.
And don't
Thank
ask
you.
for half the bottle.
Because to me,
You're talking customers or people that work here?
you're talking customers.
Customers, brother.
Oh, that's kind of insane.
Because
I get it way too much.
But to me it's like, and there are exceptions to everything, right? If you come here every single week and you're popping 2, 3, 4, 5, we could talk. We could definitely have a conversation. But if you come once a year and you're asking for a discount on a Smirnoff bottle, like my staff knows to not even ask me anymore because they know what the answer is gonna be. And
so like they'll get asked, then they're gonna come to you. Hey, can this person?
And then they'll be like, oh, ask your manager. And like my staff will be like, he's gonna say no. Like I'm not gonna waste his time right now. Yeah. And then sometimes they'll come up to me and be like, pretend like I'm asking you something, and just shake your head. And then it'll be like, okay, thank you. And I know what it's about because it's like, and I think that shit bothers me so much, bro. Like, it's. I feel like nightlife is that skewed in between where, they say, people say support businesses, but in nightlife. And so sometimes you'll have business owners from certain industries. I won't even say which industries, but they'll come in and they'll be like, yo, give me a discount. And I'm like, bro, if I come to your business, I'm not gonna ask you for a discount, right? And you're a business owner. So as a business owner, you should know that. Now, obviously, there are professional courtesies. Like if a manager from another bar comes in, I might get them a drink and whatever. But like, it's the expectation that is happening these
I
days.
can't imagine like you going in and be like, yo, I'm getting spaghetti at this nice Italian restaurant, and know the owner being like, yo, can I get a discount on this?
Yeah,
like
no,
asking
no.
for a discount, like
No.
I feel like
something
it's
crazy?
part of the thing where like people have that confidence, like no, we're chill like that. I met him like 3 times at a party, stuff like that, where they get
This one's
this
on the
confidence.
house, right?
Yeah,
Even
no.
a good example is like, let's say you were to go to 212 with your friends.
Yeah.
You're not asking for a discount. You're just gonna buy.
I'm just gonna buy a bottle.
That's
Yeah.
like we went to Ecole. You just buy bottles.
Yeah, you just buy bottles,
Although
bro.
some people don't like buying bottles. Bro, if you want to look sick in the club and you're spending money and you're buying one bottle and asking for a discount, the math just isn't.
Yeah, like to me,
make sense.
and I think for a lot of people, that's the issue. They want to look cool. Like if I get a bottle, I don't care about the lights. I
Bro,
don't
it's
care.
more to get convenient drinks.
Yeah, bro. I just want a bottle so that like we get a booth, whatever. I just want the bottle. Leave me alone.
Yeah, you don't want the sign.
I don't want the sign. Listen, I don't want you to have to go find 8 people to bring the bottle. Yo, here's the money. Bring the bottle. Hold it like this. Put it in the bin. I'm cool that way. Like I'm cool with it. Like bruh. You know,
it's unexplainable because we see it so often, and I'm sure you see it way more
yeah.
than me.
And again, this is not to diss the people that like the lights, because some people, it's hard earned money. So you know what?
When I'm DJing, I do like it sometimes.
It comes with the bottle, so that's not to diss those people, but it's my personal preference. And if you paid for the bottle, and you paid the full price, and then it comes with it, so take it. But now you want a sign, you want lights, and you want a disc. Nah.
That's insane.
Nah. Thinking about a month ago when somebody came in and asked for half a bottle, I started crying.
Yeah, apparently he got asked for like half a
Nina.
to buy.
Shout out Nina.
Or no, it was Nina, not even him.
This guy comes up to Nina
Here?
and goes, yeah.
Yeah, you can ask Nina about it. Yeah.
See, they don't come and tell me this shit, bro.
How crash you would have crashed, bro.
He pulled up. I think, what type of bottle was it? I think it was a Don Julio, but he said the top wasn't full, so it was a half empty bottle, right? So he asked if he could get a half off discount for half a bottle of Don Julio.
That's like, I'm pretty sure that's exactly the kind of points that he's talking about. That's honestly insane.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen Nina that bad.
Shout out Nina. It's Ottawa, not Miami and not New York. The people here don't have like, I mean, at least I don't think they don't have like the Miami money. They're not spending $25K in one night.
Yeah, but the bottles aren't even priced the same.
Yeah,
bottles Smirnoff in Miami gonna cost you $700, $800.
The people with money here, they definitely, they're obviously a bit entitled, and
for sure,
nightlife is a business.
100%, and you have to play the game. So you have to,
for real.
If you're gonna spend money, of course you're gonna get that. But
is nightlife how you develop like your not toughness, but like sternness and bluntness? Would that be through nightlife?
Yeah. What was like old Doomie like? We're like,
if I were to meet you 10 years ago,
was Doomie ever happy?
I'm always happy. Don't get it fucked up. I just like to be to myself.
Did
as I work in
ever
nightlife.
Smile as a kid?
Doomie was a fucking crybaby growing up. Believe it or not, I was a fucking crybaby growing up. Oh my god, till like 12 probably, maybe even 13, low key.
To dab people
I ran out of tears. That's why maybe I'm so fucking blunt. Yeah, at
least you're admitting it.
For sure. Everybody knows it. Like I used to be a crybaby. And I don't know. I think I got to a point where it's just like I just don't really care.
Yeah.
Right. But there's 2 versions of that. There's the version that you tell yourself that you don't care, and then the version when you actually get there, you just don't care. Like it's like when I look back at like my friend group, right? Like I've known them all for a minimum of 10 years, right? One of my best friends, I've known him for 27. Another one for 26. Damn. Like these are my yeah. No, you good. These are my guys, and so like for me, it's like anybody on the outside, like it's a hard shell to crack, right? Yeah. And that's why sometimes it seems as though I'm unapproachable. And
from my perspective, I'll be honest, it's definitely true.
Yeah, but once you get to know me a bit better, then you'll know that like I'll do almost anything for the people that I rock with, right? So
super true.
It's kind of just, it takes a while. I'm not into the whole fake shit.
Like the gimmicky stuff. You know? And it's true because you're in an industry where it's, what's the word, like oversaturated.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have people hitting you up, asking you, and it might seem like using whatever you want to call it.
See, that part doesn't bother me though.
Oh, you're not talking about that.
No, I'm talking about like on the surface, I don't mind it because again, it's a business. I want to get as many people in here as I can. Yeah. It's once we cross the surface and we try to enter too deep into that, then it's when I kind of put the
don't ask Doomie for bottle discounts, then try to dab him up. Basically, is what he's saying.
Something like that. Or the yo, you know me, man. Come on, bro. And I'm like, and then the first thing I say.
I definitely said that to you before I knew you like that.
The first thing I say when someone says you know me, man, I say, what's my first name?
Now I know.
DJ.
I say, what's my first name? And then if they say, I say, you know what? Fuck it. What's my DJ name? And sometimes they don't even know that. I'm like, bro, what are we talking about, bro? Like,
next time you ask me that, I'm gonna just say DJ.
Speaking of DJing, let's talk about your rants. Now, I definitely enjoy the T-Dot and the Doomie rants. I think that they're honestly informational because there was one that you said about tipping at Subway. It was actually, and this is random as heck. But I'm gonna be honest. Like, no, like honestly, right? How random is that? But that's the one that I remembered.
Yeah.
And I saw it before we even knew each other, and I was like, dude, this is honestly facts, because I forget what the point that you went on about, but it was something very like
they're doing their job.
like it was a society thing. Like it was right when it was a tipping culture moment or whatever. And was it that when you're getting takeout or when you're dining in?
I think as if you're standing.
Yeah, so my thing,
Because in Ottawa, it's a big thing, bro.
So my thing with tipping is like, I think that we've gone to a point where it's so expected that people just will do whatever.
1,000%.
Like, okay.
Oh, the dispensary's asking for tips.
It's like you fucked up my order, but you want me to tip you. Like, and like at a dine-in restaurant, I will always tip. At a dining restaurant, I'll always tip.
It's like a club bar.
The percentage will change depending on the service that I receive.
Yeah.
But I will always tip a dine-in.
Yeah.
Now, if I go to Subway, right,
And they do their job.
and yeah, and they do their job, like minimum wage isn't $9 no more. Like, it's not a difference between like. And again, tipping, especially
They don't even get the tips. The tips are the corporation, anyways. Like,
well, I don't know. I can't speak to that.
Yeah,
personally,
don't know for
there
sure.
are places like that where, and you know that's the case when like you go to small shops and like there's the machine and they skip the tip because you know that they're not getting it. And so when they do that, I don't tip there because I'm like,
Yes.
I'm paying for the meal. Like, if they're not giving the tip out to their servers or their cashiers, then you know that's kind of what it's for.
Yeah, tipping culture probably changed a lot.
But yeah, and back in the day,
What was it like?
it wasn't what it was like. You had two different wages, right?
Okay.
So if minimum wage was $12, serving wage was $8. So that's where tipping. That's why.
Oh, you're saying servers make minimum wage now?
Yes.
Yeah, they make the standard.
Yes.
So
That's crazy. I work in the nightlife. I didn't even
Yes.
know that.
Servers make the same amount.
Yes.
Like,
As a manager, I will not comment how that makes me feel, but yes, yes. So now, yeah. So
It's still like that in the States, though. They make like
Correct.
Some girl, I think like Texas Roadhouse, made a TikTok, and she was like, I make $8 an hour, but all the tips that you like give percentage wise, I get a percentage of that, and then it adds up to minimum wage or something like that.
correct. Yeah. So but now in Ontario, excuse me, you get it's the same minimum wage across the board.
And that's what used to drive me crazy is people would say, like, I'd complain because I work a sales job. I was working a non-commissioned sales job, and I would make fun of a waitress that would make money. Then she'd flash her $100 on Snapchat. I'd say, well, you're getting fucking tipped out lost. And she goes, yeah, but sometimes like I have to pay out the bar. And that's one thing that bothers me was, do you know how many people get paid bi-weekly? And I'm like, you just have to average. I was like, yeah, no shit. Some nights, she's like, some nights I work and I lose money. I'm like, yeah, but majority of the population gets paid bi-weekly.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Like, why the fuck? That was like, that's a terrible argument. So
Are you ever does a server ever actually lose? And I'm talking when I say lose money, I mean legitimately not make $1 of profit in a shift. Is that possible?
Like you're talking about with wages too?
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Just
Even
transportation, but like
I guess.
Well,
with
yeah.
wages, you would
Oh,
make
that's
it
life.
back.
Yeah, like if it's a dead night and
I hope you don't
they get
drive
cut
from
early,
SARS to
then maybe. But you know, even that, I try to take into account people who have cars. If it's a night that I'm not too positive with, okay, well, I can schedule you, but you might not start or you might get cut. So do you want to take that risk? Like there was one girl that we were gonna hire. Actually, no, I won't say that. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
I just
Talk about your stock. You talk about DK.
yeah. I'll tell you guys that off.
about
I'll tell you
DK,
guys
he
that
said.
off,
Let's hear it off
off the air.
Yeah, real talk. Like, talk about your relationship with DK. Like you always call him your son and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's my little boy, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I know. No, I didn't mean it, man.
No,
it's gonna
I meant it. I meant
That's
it.
gonna get clipped or something.
Yeah, it is
Nah,
gonna get
wasn't,
clipped.
you know?
Yes.
I meant it in a
Well,
sentimental
DK is no
way.
longer my staff. He moved.
Oh, that's right. He's actually. That's right. I just sorry because I saw you. It's because I saw him meet DK.
Yeah. No, he's in Toronto now, so he's no longer my
Shout out
staff.
DK in
Shout out DK,
Toronto.
man. Miss you, bro.
But yeah, my staff is good. We just lost a lot of good staff going back home for the summer, so look forward to seeing them back in September.
Goated.
I just hired some new staff, so I'm optimistic about them. I haven't met them all yet, so I have nothing to stand on for what we expect, but I'm excited to.
You always hire people with a vibe, bro. I'll say that.
I'd say most of the time.
Yeah, of course. You
Most
would
of the
know
time.
more than me.
Yeah.
Everyone that I've met, I've definitely became like work homies with for sure.
Yeah.
I would say that.
now, what's your mindset going into like? So myself, I only joined the nightlife industry about a year ago. What's
Except for
that?
Shmar's my dog.
feeling of like,
Shamar's
being like,
white.
okay, here's someone that they might not have ever felt in the industry? Do you kind of go about that as like come off a little bit light, or is it like, this is the night industry, people are going to ask you dumb shit like a discounted bottle? Do you kind of go, or has that changed throughout the years of how you go into a new employee? Or is it just someone in general that's looking to get into the nightlife?
So I think it depends case by case. One thing that I try to instill with my staff is like, we can be cool, but I'm not really necessarily trying to be their buddies or their friends, but we could be cool. But we also have to, it's delicate because you're in nightlife, right? There's alcohol involved. There's a bunch of different stuff involved. So you have to, so people kind of get lost in it sometimes, that like, oh, this guy's still my boss at the end of the day. And sometimes there's conversations to be had, and some people you have to talk to a certain way. So to answer your question, sorry, that's around the way, but it's case by case. I kind of, when I interview someone, when I meet them, I kind of talk to them and see how they are. Like, I have one staff, I won't name her name, but when she watches this, she'll know I'm talking about her. She's extremely sensitive, and we've had a couple things, and then one day she told me I was mean to her. And I said, I looked at her and I said, I'm not mean to you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not mean to you. Like, I'm not being mean to you. I'm telling you something. And she said, yeah, but you didn't have to be like so sarcastic. And I said, honestly, with you, I had to, because it was either that or I lose my shit. And if I lose my shit, then you're going to break down. And I don't want you to break down. So I'm going to try to use another approach. Like, well, you could have just said, I'm like, I could, but then how are you going to learn?
Yeah.
You're now going to remember this. And, you know, like, it's something that in my view shouldn't have happened, or it was very obvious. And maybe not in hers, but now it is. And we joke about it now. But if it was DK,
we joked about Saturday.
DK or Shamar, oh yeah, we did. Yeah. If it's DK or Shamar, I can kind of cuss them out, because I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, you know, but I can't do that with everybody. So you gotta go case by case with the people and kind of figure out how to get them going.
I think that shows like a good manager too, right? Knowing how to like staff your staff.
It's like a good basketball coach. Like, you talk to everyone.
Yeah,
and
funny enough, he coaches basketball.
Look at the segue over there. This guy.
Yo, did you know that?
I didn't know, because do you coach with Ben? Yo, shout out Ben.
No.
Saxon
Shout out
Sip, by the
Ben,
way.
man. He's about to dip, bro.
Bye, Ben.
By the time you're watching this, he's already dipped. So Ben, if
Yeah.
you're ever watching this,
Houston.
I'm still very
When you
sad
come
I
back to
left.
Ottawa, we're gonna get you on the podcast.
Yeah. No, I don't coach with Ben. I coach. I'm the assistant coach for the Heritage College Hurricanes.
Shout out Heritage, man.
Yeah.
How'd you guys do this season? What was the final outcome again?
You trying to make me cry on the podcast, brother?
I know it was lost, but I just don't remember.
We
when it
lost in the provincial championship by 2 points.
was. Okay.
I'm still watching game film, and it's almost been a month. So, yeah, we're rebuilding. We got some good guys coming back next year,
Fire.
and then we're gonna try to just make a run and get a chip done, because
Is that Cégep? What you're
yeah,
competing in?
Cégep.
Okay.
Yeah,
And this is your first year coaching with them,
coaching with them. Yeah, I used to coach high school basketball.
and you still ref? Is that like
I still ref.
okay?
Oh, Lord.
I still play.
I would
Yeah.
not want Rev
What
Doomie on
what
my
about
court,
high
bro.
school? Who'd you coach for high school?
De La Salle and Franco Cité.
Shout out Franco Cité.
I used to go there. What the hell?
Same. Don't look at me like we would have seen each other.
No.
We would not have.
that was
We would not have.
no chance. Not even grade 7 and 12. I
No,
don't
like,
think.
not
Yeah,
even.
Not even.
No, he just talked about he was DJing when I was 9.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But he looked at me like,
Oh, maybe. No.
That's funny.
Man, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else you guys got to ask?
No, that's one thing I was going to say. If you guys have anything else to ask about, one question, just you've been in the game for a while. You must have seen a bunch of crazy shit. What's that one story, allegedly, that is stand out that's happened where you're like, bro, this is like the craziest shit I have ever seen? Or you can name multiple
Somebody
stories.
falling off the bar.
No, that happens
happens
every
every
2-3 weeks, so that's not that crazy.
Yeah, even I to this day, I usually like I don't I tell Doomie, I'm like, I'm not used to these kind of situations when they happen. This guy, it's just like when something happens here, it's like, oh, get rid of it, handle it, Doom, done.
Yeah, what's the
Spinning
craziest
bird, yeah.
thing, man? This is the kind of thing you got to tell me ahead of time so I could plan.
You can think. Take your time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, because there's always story. Well,
Asking about room, like the crazy thing that's happened here.
Just
Just
in
a
general,
nightlife.
like,
Oh shit.
Doomie's eyes, what does he witness?
Okay,
Be like,
yeah,
what
think
the?
about it for sure.
well, someone tried to fight me when I had a broken foot. That was kind of funny, and I was like, bro, like, what
I
do
have a
you?
broken foot.
Literally, like he literally.
That's really
did he
fucked up.
kick me? Yeah, he tried to kick my leg, and then I just pushed him on the ground. I have the video. I could probably send it to you guys. You can add it.
Yeah,
yeah, you can add it. You can clip it up. And then you see me like hopping after. Yeah, bro. Yeah, but I broke my foot in March last year because I kicked him out at one. I kicked him out at 159 because he was too lit. I'm like, bro, it's 159. Like, get out.
Yeah, DK.
I remember
like,
Bukas
Doomie.
Doomie.
Go help Doomie. And they're just outside on one leg.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
This guy hitting the.
Yeah, bro, it hurts so much too.
Sorry, not Jaden.
Nah,
Smith,
I mean, there's obviously the fights. The fights, some of them were crazy, but won't get into those too much. Yeah, I don't know. I can't.
I said Jaden Smith, but the actor he had for Karate Kid was not Jaden Smith. So
What's it?
Maybe when you've been out, I don't know.
Or even like some like girl that out of man, like
Oh,
kissing
oh,
5 dudes at once.
Oh yeah, well, we see that. We see that. Well, okay, I guess here's the one that I can remember off the. Well, yeah, that we see that. I see that every weekend.
I'm just trying to get the juices.
You see, well, there's girls, there's guys too. Now I'm not gonna be out here slut shaming. Now there's some guys here that they be out here hot, bro, and I'm like, brother,
Pause.
They be hot, Doomie.
Anyways, but no, there was one time I was at People at the time, and I was bartending on the bar. People is H&S now, and there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 booths, I think. All right, and I saw these girls methodically start at the first booth here. They would stand in front. They stand in front, maybe move a little bit.
Bottle box.
Move a little bit.
Look
Look back. The guy's looking at them like, no. Oh shit, I have one more after. Sorry. And then this one is about me though. And then they move. The guys don't do anything. They move to the next one, just so casually. Same thing. Little 1, 2 Dougie. Look, no. I'm trying to tell you, they're dancing in front. The guys are looking at them like, no fucking chance. Go to the next one. They're at booth 3 now. Move a little bit. Chill. The guys are like, oh, yo, come in. They're like, cool. They go in, take a shot. Then they're kind of looking at the guys like, nah, these guys aren't for us. They leave. Go to the next booth. Go in front. But they went around the whole club till at the end of the night. It was like 1:30. I think they were just trying to figure out where they were going to end up. They ended up in one booth. Ended up leaving with those guys. They did their research, bro. Hey, man, listen. Do what you got to do.
That was last Friday at H&S, right?
Hey, no.
I was going to say, you just described my average night working.
No. But no, the other one was
I know some of these people.
we were, oh, damn.
Shout out, Vinny.
Keep it a full buck.
Damn.
Respect the hustle.
Hey man, do what you gotta do. Not listen, I've seen guys do the same shit. Right? So like we can diss the girls, but I seen guys do the same shit where they they be bottle hopping, and I'm like, damn, bro, that's.
Booth to booth is absurd.
It might not be the 11th booth, but they're going 5. Oh yo, my homeboy's in that booth. Let's go over there. Yo, what's up, bro? Yo, yeah. Oh, y'all got bottles? Nah.
My boy Mike knows exactly about this one. We talk about this too much.
But no, my going away party, when I was going away to school one year, we had a party, and me and my boy, so we have a party, we get a bottle. I think I get 1 or 2 bottles, whatever, nothing crazy. And we're drinking, and then one of our friends comes, and she's friends with 2 girls. One girl we like a lot, and she's cool, and the other girl we didn't like at the time, who now, she's cool now. You're cool now if you watch this. But, yeah, so she came, and it was about the entitlement. So whatever, so we're drinking our bottles, and we're like, one of the girls, it was her birthday. We're like, yo, whatever you want, just grab the bottle, drink whatever you want, you're cool. So then she grabs it, whatever, cool. And then she's like, her friend's like, oh, can I have some? Like, oh, you asked? Hell yeah, go ahead, bro. Just touch whatever you want.
Was this the one that?
This is the one that we liked.
Okay.
But she asked, bro. Like she asked. We're like, yo, mad cool. The next one didn't say anything. So my boy's just looking. He's just watching her. He's like, he's waiting for her to grab the bottle, and he's doing it on purpose. So whatever. Eventually, she's like, she goes and she grabs the bottle.
No God.
He doesn't do anything. She grabs the bottle. She grabs some ice. She's kind of looking like, are we gonna do something? And I'm looking. I'm just like, bro. Honestly, I didn't give a fuck. I said, fuck it. Like whatever. Like her friends are here. Cool, bro. When I tell you, Shorty poured Ciroc in there. He grabbed the cup. So then she's like, whatever. No. She grabbed the cup. He's like, what do you want in it? She's like, oh, thank you. Whatever. Pulls it, grabs it, gives it to the random girl beside him. So here you go.
That's not what I was expecting. What do you want?
I was like,
Doomie just gave me an idea now.
Bro, because it's still like you would think that stuff like that dies out, dog. It still happens to this day, not every week, but all the time.
For me, it's just about just ask. Like,
yeah, it's
like
courtesy.
if you ask, I'm damn near always gonna say yes. But like if you do it's my birthday, I would say
okay,
happy birthday.
Okay, I got one last question. Say someone comes to the club, and for example, let's say it's their birthday special event, and or no, actually not even. Say there's nothing special. They're just coming to the club with their girls. They ask you these 3 things: for a song request, to leave their booth in the jacket in the booth, and for a free shot. Is that something that genuinely happens often? I would say yes.
Yeah, it happens. It happens a lot.
Happens to me here.
It happens a lot. I personally don't let anybody put their stuff in the DJ booth,
I've let it,
including my friends, because 1, it creates a lot of clutter, and people aren't cognizant. 2, they're coming in and out all the time, and if I don't like you or whatever, I don't really want you. Now, my friends, if they really need a spot, I'll put it, but I don't like it. The song requests, I actually made a rant about this today, and I didn't post it, so I'll talk about it really briefly. I know we're on board with time.
It's on the draft.
But there's an ideology out there that I absolutely hate song requests, which is partially true. But I don't like that people don't recognize the moment to ask for a song request, right? Right. So there's 3 things, right? I think it's 3. But 1, if you come with your phone in my face, I'm not gonna play your song. I'm not even reading it. If I say yes and you put your phone in my face and I say yes, I don't know what the fuck you asked for because I didn't even look. Yeah. 2, it's know what you're asking for when you're asking for it. If you come at 11 and ask for Sexy Red,
it's not gonna happen.
Like I'm gonna play Sexy Red. Like what are we on? Like, you know what I mean?
Sorry, not gonna happen then.
Yeah, you know, and then it's the way you ask. Yo, play this.
Like bro.
Nah.
Like, you got
but
it.
if you come up to me and you say like, "Hey, do you take requests?" Sometimes I'll say yes. Sometimes
really? Okay, fine.
I'll say yes. I'll say yes, but it doesn't mean I'll play it. It's a request. And this and you know the people who are polite and like, no worries, I just want if you can, bro. 90% of the time, the song they want, we're gonna run it anyways, right? So, and that's what people don't understand. Like, they want a song right then and now, but it's like,
I think it's how drunk they are is their tone in the asking.
Yeah, but it's like I just seen you dancing with your friends. You're having a great time. Like, just let me get into the flow because now you're interrupting the flow of what I'm doing, and now I got to get back into the flow because I'm telling you for 10 minutes that I'm not gonna play your song or whatever.
Hopefully,
the case.
people will understand the
they
art
won't.
of song requests.
Oh, they won't. They won't.
I think it happens here especially a lot. Like even when he DJs, I think 2 weekends ago, this girl came and asked for a song he had just played a minute ago.
It was like I just mixed out of it. It was so cool.
It was what was it? It was like an older song.
Yeah.
And it was crazy.
See, people.
He had just played it, and I was like, "Are you kidding?"
So people know now. People know now that like I might get 1, maybe 2 a night, Yeah. But like I don't get many anymore. And then obviously I have the no request clip, which I only use in joking ways. Like I'll do it with someone that I know I can fuck with. Like I won't take it like someone's super serious. Like I won't. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, I won't. No, you good. And I won't.
It's his phone wallpaper, bro.
No,
like,
that's hype, bro. Yeah.
He doesn't even use the queue anymore. He just shows
that's
his
not.
phone.
Hey, and you made that. That's hype.
I'm gonna be honest. Where I got the art, I learned the true. Not that I like saw Doomie taking a request. I saw Doomie explain to me why he doesn't take requests, and I'm like, okay, that is more like real DJing, OG DJing. There's
no, you good. Yeah.
There's no request on vinyl.
Yeah, bro. But it's just about like. Oh, the other one's fuck. We're going on for a while, but the other one that kills me. The other one that kills me is. Do you take a song request? Sure. What do you want?
Yeah, and they go through their Apple Music.
So but you're
play my playlist.
Yeah. You're like you're having fun. You're dancing with your friends. You just want to be able to say, I made a request and he played it.
Involvement.
Let me send you my Spotify list.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be telling them. I'm not YouTube, eh?
That's crazy. He said, I used to do that at the house parties. I don't do this.
Exactly.
Well, don't do that no more, bro. That's DJing.
Yeah, bro. Let us. You know, if I'm having a hard night where sometimes you're just not hitting, you're not figuring out what you gotta do. Then I'm more open to it because I'm like there was one. I think it was 3 weeks ago. What?
ever get that here? Because I've gotten the weird crowd here sometimes.
Yeah, of course. But I usually could find a way to get someone involved, and once you get one or two groups involved, the energy kind of goes up. So I kind of just focus on who's giving me the most energy. I'm gonna focus on you guys, and then the rest will just translate. But like it was having a dead night, and one of my friends, she sent me a text and she requested a song. Via text, because she knows me, and then I said, I'm not playing your shit. And she's like, just play it. And I'm like, whatever. So I played it, and it changed the night. I won't lie. It changed. Now don't take this as in you can start sending me requests now. but she asked for the song, and then another group of regulars asked for it like not 2 minutes later, and they weren't beside each other. So I was like, okay, like let me play this song. I think it was "Shake It to the Max." And
that one hits.
And I probably would have played it later on, but it just made sense there, and it hits, and it worked.
Love that song.
So we're just gonna wrap things up. Just 'cause we're getting a little bit crunched on time, but we're gonna start trying to include. We'll have a few different segments here, but we're gonna start trying to include a little bit of trivia. Hopefully, keep it a little bit Ottawa
We're
based.
gonna throw a pie in Doomie's face.
Yeah, fucking right. You know how
Sorry,
hard we get out of my beard, bro.
Shout out Panda Rojo.
But yeah, we're gonna do a little Ottawa question. Gonna ask you a trivia question. Do you guys want to keep it just to Doomie, or do you guys want to try to answer it?
So is it gonna be like you're gonna ask the question?
Yeah, I'm gonna one question, one and done. Let's see who's gonna get the winner.
So one question?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
you don't
ain't
see his
winning.
answer?
One question each.
Just one question in general. Whoever gets it first.
I ain't winning this.
So,
I am competitive.
what is the name of Ottawa's international airport?
Pierce. No. Wow.
Trudeau.
No, it's not
No,
Pearson.
John. Oh my God.
McDonald. No, Cartier. McDonald. No. What the
No.
fuck? I don't know.
It is
McDonald.
McDonald Cartier.
McDonald
International
Cartier.
Airport.
Yeah.
He said three.
I said McDonald and Cartier.
He said
No.
McDonald's,
Cartier.
Burger King, Cartier.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
Yeah. So, other segment, which is an absolute staple. I don't know if you're familiar with it, where we always just try to highlight Ottawa, like we're doing right now. Is talking about the city, trying to elevate the city. Getting in places like Room 104, here's a great spot where it puts you on, where it's just like, come try over for a night.
Small
Room
room,
104.
big vibe.
Yeah.
But where's one place that you, whether it be comedy show, whether it be a certain bar, restaurant, mini putt, anything like that, where's some place where you want someone that's sitting out in Barhaven, doing nothing in their basement right now, watching?
Yeah, he uses Barhaven.
That's gonna be my new
Someone
thing: is get out of your
sitting in
basement and
Barhaven.
Barhaven basement. Where is some place where you're like, this is where you should go try?
Are we talking food or literally
Anywhere. It could be
Anything,
Tulip
any
Festival. It could be
anything.
could just be a park that you like to go to.
park.
Like
Somebody
anywhere.
tells you Ottawa's
Yeah,
boring.
that sound, yo, that.
You tell them go do this on it's Tuesday, so just say on a Tuesday night go do this, or any night go do this.
on a Tuesday night?
What would you recommend somebody that says Ottawa is boring to go do?
I like bowling. So bowling is one, but that's kind of basics, not a staple to Ottawa. I don't necessarily want to promote other clubs in Room right now.
Come to Room.
Yeah, come to Room.
Hey,
But
it could just even be coming to Room.
yeah, well, I mean, we're open 5 out of 7 days a week, so come to Room. But if you want a nice dinner, I love Pelican Seafood Market.
There we go.
That's probably the one. If you like seafood, Pelican Seafood Market, that's the spot to go to. It's fresh, it's good.
Talking about the one on like Heron and Bank.
Yeah. There's only one. So yeah. But it's always busy, so reserved for sure. But that's definitely one. That one and Victoria Tutoria. Those are my two on Riverside. Those are my two go-tos.
Random. Shout out Dr. Mankel. He follows all my DJ
Does he?
content. So in case you're watching, shout out to you.
So yeah, those are my go-tos probably.
Appreciate it. But thank you again for sitting down with us.
For sure.
Letting us in this beautiful spot. I think it's the best bet we've always ever had by far.
Yeah.
This is my favorite location. Beside DT.
Yeah. Third place studio.
Third place.
Yeah, that place
studio
looks
was
cool
dope.
still. That place is cool.
So
Appreciate y'all having
thanks
me.
for sitting down.
Always, man. Do you have any last words for the podcast?
No, man. Again, Room 104, 5 days a week. Spin Entertainment. If you need DJ services, weddings, corporate, prom, anything, we got you covered. There's a blooper without a blooper. And yeah, that's it, man. Thanks for having me, guys.
Anytime.
Liam, you weren't that annoying today. Appreciate you.
I'm curious for when this camera's off to hear that story.
Yeah, I'll tell you for sure once the camera's
Yeah.
off.
Thank you always for watching. Off the X podcast. Appreciate you staying to the end. So hit that subscribe button,
And
like,
go Sens,
check out the
go, they're
socials, and shout out DJ Doomie,
Shout out
Shout out
Sens.
Doomie.
Yes, sir.
Vincenzo Vision, Liam,
Liam.
and Vincenzo Vision.
We'll edit
So
that, yeah.
stay tuned.